Booty, 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 booty. Beady beady bee. Let's get this thing going. Okay. Time for a new episode. Let's get this party started.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated.
Wow, okay, this is quite the grouping. Okay. Cultism, subterfuge, logic, etiquette, diversion, questioning. Questioning could help. Wait. Cultism level 2. Logic, etiquette. How much do we have adding to etiquette? Anything on the kings? No, actually. That's actually pretty surprising. What's on subterfuge? No. Oh, wow. Wow, that's surprising. Might as well add that then. Hey, Gromere, and hello, Timothy. Good to see you too. Hopefully things are going well for you guys. You know what? My occult's actually pretty high, but I'm going to raise up further. There we go. There we go. We got another day to get through this. No, I actually didn't get to see Fast 9 yet. I'm going to try and see that this week. Still looking forward to it. Though, I did see Space Jam. And yeah, that was as bad. You know what? I had actually hoped it would be pretty good. It did not end up being very good.
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around.
Mama!
Mother, what has happened to you?
Oh, my mama!
Who are you?
What? But, Mother,
Who are you?
it's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis, Louis isn't here.
I'm standing right in here.
Mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging.
Okay, this is kind of freaky.
Mother.
Who the?
Why are you here?
Oh, okay. This is gonna be rough. The book. I'm here on a mission. I'm not here to save her, because she'll be pissed off if I tell her I'm here to save her.
Remember, Al-Azif?
I was sure.
Where's the book, Mother?
So
Okay.
that's what you want.
Immune? Okay.
Well, you will never find it. Emily died for that.
What's got into her?
Okay, no more blunders.
Evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Okay.
Stop torturing
This could be pretty bad.
It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind rational.
Oh crap. And open.
And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up.
See, I'm good. I'm good.
Whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother.
Oh, that I actually don't know.
You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Von Blorchet? I forget. Dear God. Wait. I can go back and I can check. Yes. No, not Von Wallner. Okay. Where exactly were we when all this craziness happened? We've got to figure this out. Handkerchief, mother's handkerchief, lodestone. Oh, okay. Mayhaps they've told me, and I've just forgotten. I'm guessing.
His name was Von Bullshit.
Louis would never have got it wrong.
Louis most certainly got it wrong.
He lived in Paris, near the Notre Dame Cathedral. We investigated him for 3 months. He made a fortune by taking advantage of gullible collectors of Parisian high society.
You're a good actor.
I get that name wrong all the time.
He had the book, Al-Azif.
And that's what you wanted to get out of me, wasn't it?
Not at all. We unmasked him. Then he came after us. We escaped, but you didn't want me to intervene. That's how I got this scar.
What? How? You can't know about that. Louis, no.
Yes, it's really me, Mama.
Really you? No.
Calm down.
No.
Calm down.
No.
Wait, is there even any gunpowder in there?
A nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right.
That's
If
probably a
you're worried
mistake.
about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly.
Oh, Louis. Elizabeth is the last of my worries.
Okay, she called me Louis.
I did what I could for her.
Okay, good.
It was too late.
Good.
Very well. Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Oh, damn,
What does
straight.
everyone mean by strange?
The visions.
Like me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started! Oh,
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
beautiful.
wish I could...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself in
Oh
someone's
no,
body
I failed.
for the space of a dream.
Have you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping without being able to explain it?
I screwed up.
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You used to give me a concoction to calm me down when I was little. So, just make some for me once we get back home.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else? If you really are who you say,
Okay,
then
things are
you'll do
bad.
what I ask of you.
Things have gone bad.
A conference is going to be held. You will attend on my behalf.
No, wait, Mother.
Hey, Red Bullet, good to see you, man.
Invited, and you will go. Mortimer will present a project. Whatever this project is,
But-
whatever the project is, I want you to learn as much as you can about it. You'll have to get by as best you can, but we must find out what it's about.
We're dealing with the crazy lady now. At least she's not pointing the gun at me.
That there are a few issues to be addressed.
Do you understand?
Yes. All right, I understand.
I'll explain afterward, but right now you must go to the conference. Go now.
You do realize you're still treating me like
Go.
If you aren't there when I get back, I warn you.
I'll scream.
One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
Oh, okay, time to motor.
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Okay, that could have gone a bit better. At least Mother's alive. Now we just need to figure out what the hell is going on and... Yeesh. So, how's everybody doing tonight anyway? Better than Louis. Now, right now, I'm just dealing with all of this and all the heat. Because it is going to be a rough, hot evening. And hopefully, once I get to the conference, things will go a little bit better. Okay, that's good, man. Oh, we got something?
Monsieur Dorichet, you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
Alright. Conference time. Ah, the high seats. Power. Prestige, my friends. Okay, things are gonna start getting rough and tumble pretty soon.
My son, glad you're here. It seems Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here.
Oh yeah, I watched Hobbs and Shaw.
I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
I loved Hobbs and Shaw, even with how stupid it was.
Don't make him wait.
Alright. Let's rock it.
Gentlemen, are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin.
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him.
Alright, well let me get that box. It's right behind you.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
We got it? We got it. Oh, give me that jelly. Wait. There we go. Wait, Lord Mortimer's over here? Oh, is that him?
Ah,
There we are.
expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about
Oh,
to
he was a super-powered, like, monster in that movie.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
By the way, Timothy, thanks for tuning in. I'm streaming a little bit later than I wanted to today. I had a bunch of stuff I need to take care of. Tomorrow I should be streaming much earlier. I would say around noon would be good for me. But more on this.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Well, come on. No one can actually beat Dom Toretto because it's in his contract.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the...
Quite true, Tim.
In order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of everyone.
Louis,
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history. Yui, let me keep you a moment.
I want that coat. I want that coat so bad.
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah...
The Louisiana Purchase.
The picture.
Ooh.
I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States.
They're planning the creation of the United States.
This vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Okay, this is big.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them.
Now, what do I do with
Washington,
this?
they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you.
How strong is Fast and the Furious characters? Shaw, Hobbs, Brixton Lore, and Dom's family.
Follow the discussions.
Hey, that's a secret. It's all Dom's family.
And you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it! You didn't know about everything. This project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
Choice time.
My friends, I propose we get started.
Ooh, that back. That is a good dress. All these outfits are good, though.
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France.
Oh.
The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of Divine Blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
You know what? I will let it slide for the moment.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
I will not rise to bait.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today.
Hey, we'll give it a good price on it.
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you, but rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
You're going to give it away.
I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your
notorious Indians,
We
but...
shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
You know what? I think I will speak up.
These savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor.
Ho.
Keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Name the freaky. I know politics. I know etiquette.
It obviously doesn't stop you from sleeping at night.
Not in the least.
Oh.
Do not imagine I have anything against the American Indians or the blacks. That is not the question. But business is business. It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
And it might as well be the likes of you. Is that right?
But of course.
Come now, my friend. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls. We bring the good word to them.
Oh, can I stab every single one here?
You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits.
Yes, I would like to stab everyone there.
If you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
I think I do.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now imagine.
Young man, you are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
The blackest of midnight.
I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland, where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you, and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies.
Ho 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 ho.
What you're doing.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put
Should he be made aware?
Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
France does not need the Pope's approval. Let us...
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I am sure France will do everything in its power.
He's immune to that. Okay. Great.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your...
I screwed up.
...was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests, as it is doing at this very moment.
I screwed up.
Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned in seeing such a large territory fallen into the hands of the French. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
I hope that you'll teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory.
Oh, you asshole.
Looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volney looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Do I want the plan to work?
I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grey times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory think.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces. He takes a malicious pleasure watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's it. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified.
Alright, this one's not going well.
Opposed to this project? Follow me.
Oh, they're splitting the party.
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
If I leave with the group who don't like the plan, they may find out more. But this one has more that he has planned.
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No, let him go, Mr. President.
I've got my own plans. Maybe I can work against him from here.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately. Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. He knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
What are you plotting? Oh, I'm not revealing anything.
Shortly find out, so let's take the lead. What do you mean by that? His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, do you remember? He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. On your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
Oh.
What do you expect?
Okay, this ain't good.
What do you think? When they hold a mass, they will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily,
I don't like that.
and financially.
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. Right here and right now. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis? I'd like to see you a moment, please.
Okay, you painted up tart.
Today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Let me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. You leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Will do, good sir. I'll do it.
You should go.
Even though I'm lying through my teeth.
William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
Okay, strongest version Hulk or strongest version Doomsday? I'm gonna give it to Hulk. Giving it to Hulk. Doomsday is another overrated character. His feats, other than killing Superman and that one thing, do not measure up to his reputation. He's strong, he's fast, he's tough, but other than that, he's got nothing really. Where is Washington? Is he in his room? If so, then that's where I should be heading. All these random butterflies. Okay, I'm gonna say that. No, he did not kill a weakened version of Superman. He killed a Superman that had not been boosted yet. There's a difference between being weakened and not being amped.
Let me in, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but that's impossible.
I'm looking for President Washington. Would you know where he is by any chance?
Unfortunately not, sir. All I can say to sir is that the president is no longer in the conference room.
All right. I'll go looking for him myself. Can you at least tell me who is still in the room? I'm looking for a guest.
Of course, sir. It would seem that only Lord Mortimer and Mr. Napoleon are present. The other guests have gone back to their rooms by another door.
Okay, what's going on in the room? He's not going to tell me. So it'd be silly to even ask.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, sir.
Alright, back we go.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Would you happen to know where I could find Monsieur Washington?
Sorry, sir, I haven't the phonist. Perhaps sir ought to try in President Washington's room?
Up we go. Maybe we could check some other people's rooms before.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, no going in there. Whoa. Okay, what is this?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
We got something. Well, okay, we really do have something. Somebody had a party.
Dear Monsieur Becker, I'm writing it.
Right.
I've retrieved everything.
I know about that. In here? No. What the hell happened? Okay, there he is. Hey, let's have a chat.
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking.
Your door was ajar. Given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Well, okay, good sir. The Superman that Doomsday killed, not the same as the original. Okay, it's the same character. It is the same character.
Bicord decorated with a cockade. Must belong to a French soldier.
It's more that different people will constantly amp up Superman, and sometimes the amps aren't even like story amps. It's just, oh, we've decided that he's stronger in this story, or we've decided that he's weaker in this story. But yes, he did get a slight amp, you could call it. He did get a slight amp, you could call it, after Superman Doomsday. I mean, after Death of Superman, when he was revived and got combined with the power of the Eradicator. Because he was getting some kind of weird fluctuations in his power after that.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, wait. Another key. Coins? Oh. We got the jelly. Oh, okay. No moving around over here. Yes, that is always the truth. Nothing is stronger than the plot.
Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I have to think about that one.
Get the coin. Oh.
Fragment of amber.
Oh, we got the amber goodness. Okay. Surprising that this room is mostly empty. And get that water. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing them homebound. Alright, that's my room. I think Washington was nearby. That's the Padre. Which marks this as Washington's. Come on, let's get in there.
President George Washington.
Alright, here we go. Okay, that's a pillow. I didn't mean to actually open it up. Wow, why am I opening it? I'm not gonna open it up when he might be right in the next room over. That'd be silly. I'll just read his mail.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to share.
There are 5 episodes. We're in episode 3 right now. So it should be 3 more sessions, so we're done with this. Ooh. We got a new key. Well, since he's not in the room, now I'll open it up.
Locked. President's Prison Reserve logo.
That's a lot of laudanum.
Quantity. Can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. I already spoke before you left. But I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking laudanum immediately. I'm already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consumption is dangerous of definitively impairing your chance of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing all of the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I see no other solution to stop your daily intake. Yours, Dr. W. Thompson. Can I at least close this thing up? Okay, can't close it up. That's kind of bad that I can't close it. Uh-oh.
Louis? What are you doing in my room?
Searching all your stuff. Be direct. Oh, wait. Actually.
Mr. President, I won't beat around the bush. I came to persuade you not to follow Lord Mortimer on this one.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Louis. That will save us some time.
Oh, okay, good, that worked.
Since you're here, can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I have decided not to follow Mortimer.
I know.
I actually didn't think I did.
Make his own choice.
I thought I was looking around.
That's the political game. And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So what can I do for you?
I'll try that and see what does
Mr. President,
this.
Lord Mortimer treats you purely and simply like the least of his pawns. He gives you no explanation and then commits you to a project for which you have nothing to gain. But you know that more than I do. Is that what siding with Mortimer is all about?
I must confess that
It worked. It actually worked.
Completely. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
Oh, that's what I could do with the laudanum stuff. What will we do with that? I'll bring this whole thing tumbling down.
To you, but for me, I must admit, Mr. President, it's all a bit over my head.
It's only natural, Louis. But you are managing rather well for a first-timer. You've chosen the wrong ally.
Let's shake the cage.
I hope my mother doesn't hold it against me if I made a mistake. Anyway, if Lord Mortimer does succeed, it would be no mean feat. Did he tell you what he would gain from it?
What do you mean?
Well, Mortimer's plan has been meticulously prepared for many years, I imagine.
Of that you can be sure.
It's only natural, and his plan leaves nothing to chance.
No, that's what...
He never commits his own fortune, let alone his reputation, since you're the one who takes center stage here.
In fact...
Whether he wins or loses, everything is arranged so that he comes out of it intact.
Yes.
Talk circles round you.
I gotta hand it to him, though. He's a master at putting together a plan which puts himself at no risk.
That's true. Don't worry, you can trust him.
Of course. I'll bet he's invested in a river transport company on the Mississippi or somewhere like that.
It's true I have never thought about what he might have to gain. Tell me what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
Ooh. Don't think he's after that, but I could speak with conviction.
You are a man of conviction, Mr. President. You would never make a choice that could cost the American people very dearly. If Mortimer falls, he will bring the United States down with him. Haven't the American people suffered enough?
I would never do anything that would put my people in danger.
Exactly. Therefore, choose your allies wisely, sir.
I must admit, your arguments do make sense.
I'll bring the whole place down.
You convinced me. I congratulate you for your performance, because I didn't think it could happen.
I merely exposed the facts to you.
Don't spoil everything with your false modesty now. You really were very good. That's that. In any case, I shall follow you on this one. This may well arouse Lord Mortimer's wrath, but I must put the United States before anything else.
Played it like a fiddle.
Absolutely, Mr. President. I shan't keep you any longer. Allow me to take my leave.
Good night, Louis. Get some rest. Tomorrow will be a very big day.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. The only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Should I check on someone then? The Duchess? Oh wait, this is my room. Oh, and there she is.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
Oh, this was
How
unexpected.
managed to penetrate my armor, sir? Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily? Can't you read me like an open book?
I'm following the One Punch Man webcomic, not so much the
I'll teach you
manga.
if you like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Oh, okay, I can't. I'll tell her that she's been seen.
I've seen her, Emily.
What?
Oh wait, I said she's been seen, not I've seen her.
Just
What the
before
hell?
conference, she was hiding.
And did you manage to speak to her?
She's not the same. I don't know what's been happening.
That's not what I wanted to
She's
say.
changed. I found her in a deplorable state with one of her hands cut off. She was saying crazy things, bordering on delirium.
What? Did you say one of her hands was cut off? What happened to her?
I don't know. She wouldn't say.
Great, now I'm stuck.
Did she tell you why she shot Emma?
But how do you know she shot Emma? I didn't tell you.
You knew it, and you never said anything.
Well, great.
Well, Louis, keeping your little secrets to yourself, that's not nice.
I was afraid for you.
No need to justify yourself, you know. We both have our secrets. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Wait, what? Where'd this come from? Okay, we're doing this now. Okay, that was weird.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. We want to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he is intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please, excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Wait, am I just in people's bodies?
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh. Okay, that's super weird. So yeah, I am just in people's bodies now.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Things are freakier than I thought they were.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you. Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Now the goal is to bring the whole house of cards down, not to actually side with anyone.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final votes will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions, so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his implications will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be
more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Very, very true, Timmy.
I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
Against. Against.
And you, Luke Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hildeborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal intentions.
What?
Well,
I
now.
was playing and trying to win her against last night.
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
Well, you see, Monsieur Bonaparte, I would rather you'd have forgotten me for a minute. William, I am sorry, but I cannot follow you this time.
George? What?
I am against William. Please excuse me. I cannot commit the United States to such an enterprise. It's just too risky.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Wait, what?
Drinking or what? There you are, quibbling away. My lord do this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Okay, what the hell is this coming from?
It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Okay, Ogre.
Jack, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Let's put a stop to this.
Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man.
I want to know what's going on. I'll use psychopathy.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
Most certainly, yeah.
Blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of
Oh,
yourself.
you've been
Whatever
controlled.
it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Alright, I need vulnerabilities. No.
I'm sure we can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's stay united, Jack. He's nothing without us.
Really?
Trust me. This is not who you are. You're better than that.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I know you're no coward. So give
You're a
me
man of
your
strength.
But
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry. You're safe now, Jack.
Alright, I got the gun. Alright, made it out of that. Who?
You seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet hadn't stopped you. Your behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later.
That was weird.
Apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
But at least it'll put me up higher in people's eyes, I'm guessing. Oh. Okay. Okay. Up on that. Okay. Okay. Glad that it's a bit of fun. Things are a bit freaky here. Going to be continuing a little bit more.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course.
A little too much laudanum.
Louis' courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Let's see about bringing more of this stuff down. Oh, okay. More books. There we go. He is going to be a little pissed. Little pissed.
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same.
Of course not enough books.
Humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again.
So, let's talk about me ruining all your plans.
One of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
Tell me, my lord, what did you expect of him exactly? I found it difficult to
Pretty
understand
boy.
what his role was here.
In fact, I asked him here to speak about our collaboration. His mission was soon to come to an end, and I was hoping to persuade him to slow down. I had a few interesting missions abroad to propose to him.
Did you tell him that?
I just let him know that perhaps it was time to move on to something else.
On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely. Oh, Louis. One more.
Oh, I thought you said everything already.
What a pity you didn't support me during the conference. I hope I can count on you on the day of the vote. This major project needs men like you, Louis.
I will think
you
about
never
it.
know, right?
Never commit.
I'll see things different.
Well, thank you for allowing me to believe in that possibility, Louis. From here on, I shall make it my mission to persuade you to change your vote.
Be my guest. But I hope your arguments are very, very persuasive, because I'm not the only one who isn't on your side.
Oh, rest assured, I am working on it.
Very
Let's see if we can actually stop the Louisiana Purchase. That would be nuts. Alright, anything else in this room to grab up before we go? Yeah, I think that was it in here. Let us go. Actually, can we speak with Mother? Oh, Broly and the Tournament of Power. I actually think Jiren would beat him. Yeah, I'm rather certain Jiren would beat Super Broly.
Congratulations, Monsieur de Richet. You made the right decision at the conference. What can I do for you?
Do you have any new
I really don't care about Perot.
Al-Azif?
Good. You are straight to the point this time. I appreciate that. I shall allow myself to reply only because we are now on the same side. But keep it to yourself.
And keep it in your pants.
Over. We have it.
Congratulations. You were quicker than me.
Oh, don't blame yourself. You had no chance of getting the better of Sir Gregory.
Well, at least I tried. So, tell me, where did you find it?
Would you believe that your mother gave it to Emily's twin sister before we arrived on the island?
What?
Apparently she asked her to hide it, and once she had done so, your mother intended to kill her. But Emma, Emily's sister, survived. So Gregory realized this and hid her in his apartment to tend to her, without anyone knowing. When she came around, Emma rallied to Sir Gregory and told him where the Al-Azif was. And that was it. That's one good thing. Done and dusted.
Oh. What do we got?
Is anything wrong?
Oh, well, if I were you, Louis, I would be careful. Emma is still alive. And when your mother turns up, I wouldn't be surprised if she considers she has a score to settle with her.
You're right. It's quite probable.
I think that
It's been a while since I watched some Dragon Ball Super. I mean,
there's no guaranteeing that she won't find a way of
Dragon Ball Fighters tournaments.
on your mother. However, keep it to yourself. Hmm? We never spoke to each other.
Thank you for this information, sir.
I don't even know who you are.
It's natural. We're playing on the same side. You can always count on me.
On that note, I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Oh, not at all, Louis. Come back whenever you want.
I'll see you later.
Okay, well, I have information that Emma's sister is still alive. Very, very interesting, then. I should have to bring that up to her. Wait, whose room is this? Oh, this is that room. Maybe I left something in here. Scrape the walls, as always. No, no, no. No, okay. Walls scraped. Oh, Padre.
Your Eminence.
Ah, Louis. Well done, my son. You may well have saved our lives. Who knows what that man was capable of?
It was a reflex reaction.
And modest as well. Sarah would be proud of you. It's not going to help matters for Mortimer. Now he has one less vote for the conference.
Ah, I see His Eminence is able to identify a good opportunity in every situation.
What do you expect, Louis? The benefit of age. You see, learn with time.
Except if I find it disgusting. That's
Hey, this is Focus Interactive. This is just how all their characters look.
I sense he has still a few surprises in store for us.
Oh, I fully agree with you. I've been told about Washington. Congratulations. I must admit, though, when I first saw you, I would never have put money on you succeeding. Well, I was wrong.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
On that note, I shall leave you. I see you later.
Goodbye, Padre. Alright. Yeah, Focus Interactive has this particular set of models that they use for most of their games.
President George Washington.
Well, okay, it's not here. Ooh. Yes. I have no idea what I just picked up. And whose room this is supposed to be. Oh, oh. Oh, okay, yeah, Washington's room. Alright, back out the door. Okay. If you speak with the Duchess, we can let her know that her sister's alive. Unless she's already been informed. I'd be surprised if she wasn't. Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, oh, what do we got?
Sorry, Richer. I have no time for traitors such as yourself.
I beg your pardon?
If you are here, it's because Lord Mortimer agreed to include you. And what's the first thing that you do? You betray him by following Sir Gregory and bending over backwards to turn Washington against him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was free to vote as I pleased. I didn't realize I had to vote for Lord Mortimer in order to show my gratitude toward him. Hey, he invited me here to come look for my missing mother during his high society party. I'm sorry, truly sorry. I don't know all your customs yet.
It's just common decency that when invited to a man's castle, you don't go and to pee on his boots. Is it too much to ask?
Well, maybe I'll shit on yours. Tell me I can't vote whatever way I want to vote.
Sir Jacques Bellou.
Okay, let's check Jacques' room.
Sir Jacques Bellou.
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through.
Oh.
We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
Okay, well that doesn't work. Alright, I'm assuming I can't continue this conversation in here.
It's kind of like water. I see that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Alright, back out the door. Oh, oh. There we go. Good old Devil's Thorn.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I shall knock.
No answer.
I shall insist.
Nothing.
And I shall insist once more.
Emily? Emily, are you there?
Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, maybe it does.
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's alright? Are you still there?
Okay, that's not... Something's going on. Something is certainly going on in there. I can't move. But maybe... if I head out through the window... Okay, can't go through here. Not through there. Must find a way. Must find a way. Okay, so let's try. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Something? Ooh, coins. what was that? Heard a click. Okay, nothing over that side. Emily is super sus. Is that even Emily? Since we know her sister's still alive. I'm gonna pound that door one more time.
Emily? Emily, are you there? Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Give me a momento. A momento. Okay, let's see what we can do. Maybe if we head downstairs. Okay, no going downstairs. I may be forced back to my room.
Monsieur de Richet, I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment ago.
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Okay, well that doesn't work. Something creepy's going on.
Huh, that's me.
I don't want to head to my room yet. Okay, I'll check on that. Alright, now we can go back past my room. Because I had a feeling if I enter my room, then that's it for that. Maybe if I head upstairs. Can we go higher? Nope. Okay, we cannot head up higher. Looks like we're going to be locked out in most of the places. Nope, not there either. It's looking more and more like we just gotta skip to the next day. If that's the case, that's the case.
President George Washington.
Wait. Okay, not in there, not in there. But perhaps right in here. Alright, there we got that. Alright, heading straight back to the room now. Hey, good to see ya. And yep, whenever I'm streaming, it's usually a simulcast on YouTube and Twitch. I try and check the chat for both of them, though. So whoever appears in one place, they'll usually see me on the other. But yeah, we have finished talking to our guests, and we are going to be heading straight on back. I have probably missed a great deal of stuff. That's the way this happens, I must say. But hey, if it happens and you miss it, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, okay. Back out, back out. Yeah, time to get some sleep in here.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Menlo Godoy.
Because I have no idea how else I could, you know, sneak my way in.
Huh, that's me.
Alright, let's see about it. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I enjoyed a lot of it.
Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
And yeah, I enjoyed the first episode of Singularity Point. It's upsetting that the recording got corrupted.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Oh, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room.
Oh.
I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Time to go.
Shit. I want to avenge your sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Okay, is this the right direction to go? Yes, yes, I believe this is. No, it is not. This way. Okay, it's easy to get lost in this place. But we'll figure it out. Door's going to be on the right-hand side. Yes, right over here.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Oh, I'm just going in. Screw all this. Sneaky breaky.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in. Quick.
Yep. Here we go.
Damn it. It's closed.
Come on, come on, come on.
Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. It means I won't be able to pick it.
Unless we push it down.
I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
Come on. Come on. Just knock it down.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Sneaky. Sneaky. There we go. There we go. We got it.
Must act fast.
Easy peasy.
It's as if there were several people inside.
Whoa.
On Earth is
Oh, mama.
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope.
Oh,
I
great.
gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her.
Okay.
I'm Emily.
Th-
Playing games.
You're both Emily.
What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No, I am Emily, You are wasting your time.
Oh, not one
You
of
know
these.
very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
What have we been through together?
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You frizzy little bitch. How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope.
How am I supposed to identify anybody?
While you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot. After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis.
Oh, what? Oh.
What's going on? An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma.
What the hell?
Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do?
I don't really like either of you.
I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you some questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open. Let's see. How can I tell them apart?
Ask some things that, you know, only they would know about.
You asked me what had become of me since we last met in London, many years ago. What did I answer?
You told me that you had become an occultist, Louis. You know that because I told you. You even told me about your setbacks at Hexham Abbey, remember? I was the one who told you that. Liar. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else.
Okay, we can figure this.
Yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Once at the manor, Sir Gregory introduced himself to us. Then we split up into two groups. What group was I in?
It won't work, Louis. She knows already. I told her. Shut up. I'm the one who told you. You stayed with President Washington and myself near the chimney because he was freezing and wanted to speak to you about your mother. I told you she knew.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
This is all kind of nuts.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on. She's putting
Give me something, people.
Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Some clue in the room.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
All right.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Ah, yes.
Remember? How did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Sword toward the Gorgon, Gorgon toward the shield, shield toward the sword, lantern toward the shield. Of course, I told her how to do it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
last night. You came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why.
Oh, yes.
Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it.
Yes.
So, there you can't answer. What? No!
Well, well, well.
I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were...
It was the one in front.
You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade.
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is. You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis!
Whoa.
No.
Well, okay, that just happened.
See what you've done. See. Louis?
Mama!
Earth is going.
Mother! Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess?
What the hell is going on?
Go, Mother. No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
Okay, this is a freaky evening.
Stop.
God damn it. Now what's going on?
I have no idea. Okay, well, it's time to get the hell out of here. Wait, what? Oh my god. This is another dead body. Okay, things have gone freakier than I thought. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the thing.
Corn decorated with a cockade.
Yeah, I gotta get the hell out of here now. And yeah, it's possible.
All here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
You know what? I am going to be right over here.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Establish alibi whenever possible.
Duchess's room. She isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Alright, let's check downstairs. Garden time. And yeah, things are pretty creepy. And yeah, it is possible to have a sibling look exactly like you.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Come on, make her way. What? Let's leave. There you go. Oh, wrong room. Unless there's something I can gather in here, which might be good and helpful. But, which I doubt. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Almost missed a collector coin. Oh, we got some of that water. Okay, more coins too.
Devil's Thorn. best disguised traits.
Okay, found some good stuff. And the store leads right outside? I think it does. Ah. Out we go. To the crypt. To the crypt. Alright, come on. There we go. Come on, this is an easily figure-outable maze. Which I'm screwing up at the moment. There we go. Okay, there we go. The strongest meme? Shaggy, John Cena, or Chuck Norris? On feats, I'm gonna say Chuck Norris. In terms of what the characters, you know, are supposed to be able to do.
Louis, at last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait.
Can't you explain something?
First, we must.
No. That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
Try me. Try me, you old biddy.
Now I found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only. Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
Oh my goodness. You're right, Timothy. This is Among Us.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess. Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Home does look the part, but I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis. Not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Quite a bit.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes.
Always track the money.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, Please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
Wait, it was real? Oh. Okay. Sorry, world. You're screwed.
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
119.
Of course.
Hey, maybe I'll be able to fight Zeus.
That siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel. I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
You know everything, and they know everyone.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked, composed of 7 parts. Each one was a book in itself.
A lot?
Set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before.
Book 3 Sumerian.
Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
He's my father.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were
Gotta say
talking
Pixar.
I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you accepted?
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741 in Poland, 1749 in
Yeesh.
India.
Okay, that's a lot.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons.
I must know.
The baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always
Oh my god.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue.
I say it's pretty damn important, Mom.
I found the Al-Azif in Paris. I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute. One last thing.
What happened to your hand?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it. I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing.
True, maybe next
And
time.
then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters.
What?
Like her parents when she was born, one of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
Alright.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
We're talking about war.
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen. Once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate.
Makes
So
sense.
I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
Anything else?
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
As a matter of fact, I needed it yesterday. I wasn't expecting anyone to take it.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries.
Yeah, I already know what was in it.
Later.
Alright,
Good.
we can go
I
now.
think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop.
Throw a
Anyway,
wrench into the
what
gears.
was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
You're not taking my hand.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
We got a weapon of some kind.
There. That's why we are here.
What? Okay. We got a puzzle. What? Okay, occultism, up you go.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Oh great, we're fighting demons now.
How does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study.
I think I've got all the keys.
Gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Oh, great.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint.
So where'd you
Yes,
go?
I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect.
Okay, so it's down
Search
here.
the crypt before leaving. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study. but
Oh,
that does not
great.
count.
Back there again.
Cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very
Hey, nothing gets stronger than family, my friend.
1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Okay.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Yes.
Open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas.
Ah, yes, I remember that now.
Room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Behind the
Because
chimney.
that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking.
Hey,
It's the study of a text with
Timmy,
a summary.
keep
not an
this stuff written down for me.
Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is the book in which you left your
Wait,
correspondence.
I think I remember that one.
Isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
Alright.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
I think I know where the sphere is.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates, exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Alright.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies.
Oh.
Me.
You know what?
Adams,
Okay, makes sense.
Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Okay. Wolf. Alright, gotta find the stuff.
The famous cross of Clement III.
Alright.
One key found.
Oh, let's get all our items. Okay, up we go, up we go. Argonon. Okay, good. Oh, another key.
Something like water will give me a little reprieve.
Anything else? Okay. Upsy daisy. Tell no one of anything. They'll think I'm mad anyway. Okay. This way? Oh. Thank you for that. Oh, getting turned around, getting turned around. Okay, there's our exit. Okay, I thought that was it. It's a bit easy to get turned around at night in these places. But wait. Ah, there we go. There we go. We got something. Sure. Very helpful.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Okay. Okay. Correspondence.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Oh, okay, never mind. That part's already taken care of.
So that's Pandora's box? And boom?
Okay.
Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why.
We got the book. Then we got the book.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise he's going to notice that someone stole it. That's just too bad. I need it.
Okay, part 1 down.
Caesar's laurel wreath. Mortimer really is what my mother says he is. It could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar. Given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
Hey, I already wrote that one down. Thanks for that, man. Very, very, very helpful.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
Alright, just want to see if there's something else in here that we could take. Is it to fight the daemons? Alright.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Alright. We sneak, we break, we escape. Wait, what happens if we take a seat right here? Nope, doesn't help. Wait.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
I still say, wait, what?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Thank you for that one as well. Oh, we got a box. We got a box.
Fragment of amber.
Alright, now we gotta get up here. And thank you for writing that down for me. I will use that to get into the door. Because really, he should be writing that down himself.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're...
Oh crap, wrong room.
He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened
Wow.
to my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Sure, the negative effects.
It's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain.
I'll steer him away from it.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers.
Oh crap, forgot he was immune.
Of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues. Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world is ripe for raise.
Alright, we've got to get him away from the story.
Bible's still there.
We got the Bible. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Sneaky breaky. Dino Crisis. Oh yeah. Alright, upstairs. We gotta go up. So we make our way upstairs. We find the last of the two things that we need. That's where the nails are. And I will not share this information with Emma, because I do not trust her. She's freaky like that. And I think I went the wrong direction, unless the stairs up over here are where I need to go. Nope, not that way. Am I going to meet someone in the hall? Ah, there are the stairs. Good, we got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, Dino Crisis. That is one of those things where, yes, they need... I would like to do it. I would like to see another one. But it's very, very unlikely we're ever going to get another sequel to Dino Crisis. Alright, come on, come on. Wait. Why can't I click the painting? Oh, yeah. There we go. Cool.
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
1191.
If I remember right, the code was 1191.
Oh, okay, already. Okay, well, the character remembers it. Alright, come on, come on. Nine. And open sesame.
Of course. 'Cause 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 'c
Now, can I open this thing?
It's locked.
Still locked. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, never mind.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for. I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of. Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross?
Well,
I
now.
can't believe it.
Okay.
A hand of tarot cards. I should have learned my lessons in card reading a little better.
Oh wait, if this is a
Tarot cards.
if this is a different.
The Emperor, symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward. And the Chariot, that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious.
Alright, let's check something else in the room.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
Okay. Okay. We just need to find that sphere. And that's the one I have no idea where it's supposed to be. Ooh. Not that.
Weaknesses of the Human Psyche by Gilhelm Trimmer. Gilhelm Trimmer. Trimmer. An anagram of Mortimer. Wow. Arrogant enough to publish writings on mental control. Full view of everything. I wonder who he's writing for. Alright, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, it just automatically did it. Okay, never mind.
A painting. It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. A titan against men. How ironic.
Sphere, sphere. Where's the sphere? Oh, found another coin. Okay. We need one piece left. And that's the one I have no idea where it should be. Wait, I do know where it's going to be. No. In the room with the crazy lady.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
It could be a piece of something in her room.
Huh, that's me. Senior His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay, go on. Let's get through this quickly. We know where it is. We know where we need to go.
President George Washington.
Right in here. This is the only place it could be. No. Okay, well, I made a mistake. It's not in this room. So it's got to be elsewhere then. Do we need to do a room by room search?
President George Washington.
Yes, I know you want a good Turok remake. We all want something like that. But that's something I think you're better off just, just saying goodbye to it, knowing that you had something good, and playing something else instead.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my...
Alright, gotta find a sphere.
The signs of obscurantism.
Ah,
An armillary sphere.
perfect.
That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
I say out the window we go. Back out this way. Move amongst the shadows, my friend. Alright, back down to see Mother. Surprised you actually made it this way this quickly. This is the one time where I don't want to go around trying to talk to everybody. If they're all being possessed by demons, that might be a bad idea to get involved. Pardon me? Oh. One person. I'll talk with one person.
Ah, Dorishe. Congratulations for your efforts with Washington. I see that Sir Gregory did well to trust you.
That actually did not play, Lost Valley.
I'm dreaming. My mother was right. He's not going to tell me one word about what happened to Emily. To tell you the truth, I'm in search of an armillary sphere.
Why would I ask him? I'm holding it right now.
Well, well. So you do have a passion for astronomy. Von Vollner has already bored me quite enough with all of his endless stories. You ought to concentrate, Louis. Politics is an art that requires all one's attention. Refrain from spreading yourself too thin, and leave stargazing to the poets.
What can I say? I'm only...
Ask Vollner. I am sure he must have it among his effects.
Perfect. Thank you, my Lord Duke.
Leave me now.
See you later.
Why would the game have me ask something when I'm already holding the object? Oh.
Actress, the Lua brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Okay, back around. Alright, out we go. Now we've got to do puzzle solving. Hopefully we don't lose a hand. That would be rather unfortunate. I use it for a great many things. Okay, back this way, back this way. Come on, come on, come on. I always get confused in these types of mazes. Even after I've gone... Oh, wait. Ah, yes, the string. How could I forget? Though it's a little too dark to see right now. Yes, yes, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on. Alright, we're there. Okay, down we go. I have played a bit of the 2008 Turok, mainly testing it at the store. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I had a bit of fun with it. Have you read any of the Turok comics?
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand.
Well, now.
I really thought it was the end of me.
Maybe you could stick a stick in there?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert one to choose a town, one to choose a chapter, and one to choose a verse.
Okay.
My turn now.
Go ahead.
Let's do this.
I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Okay, this is gonna be freaky. Okay.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Alright.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas. Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2,
verse 6.
And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Alright, okay.
Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished, that she should be delivered of a child.
Alright, back away, back away.
And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened
not
at
good.
I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand.
Okay, so
I
that
really
won't work.
thought it was the end of me.
What did you
It's not
Well, although I
one
had
to...
some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Alright, let's look again.
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Tebeth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished, that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Okay, this one is kind of...
Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that while they were, the days were accomplished, that she should be delivered.
I need a clue.
And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Let's see what we can do about it.
In the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Tebeth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
Analyze the fresco.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her.
Well, those are the details.
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said. You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters
R.I.
Nothing more. It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Alright, well, I cannot just simply find out how it works.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals. These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
Okay, so it's not about the birth. We know that for certain.
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
Perhaps the Trinity?
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
Wait.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
We're using the nail, so it has to be the crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified
I think that's it.
and 2 others with him on either side.
N.R.I. King of the Jews. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Come on, where's 19? $19.17. Oh, okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, we're all the way through.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels. wheel contains several symbols made up of one or two figures and one letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Okay.
This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful.
Okay. Okay.
There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection.
Right.
The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion.
Right.
The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally, a candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
Okay. Okay, I think I got that.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Town icon, date, moon. Oh, okay. Let's back up. Back up.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the
8th of Nisan.
1793 in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
8th Nisan 37. Go back.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with a full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east. Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and two others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst. Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on 8th of Adar, 3791.
8th of Adar.
At the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes. Chapter 5, verse 2. Now, there is at Jerusalem, by the sheep market, a pool, which is called, in the Hebrew tongue, Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of the blind, halting, and withered, waiting for the moving of the water. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath.
Cool.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash. Chapter 3, verse 18. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
You know what? Go back. Leave.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
No. Alright. Okay. Okay. On the disc to match the chosen theme and pull the trigger. Okay. All right.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
Oh, free.
To follow the crucifixion theme, I should select the crown of thorns.
Yeah, I already clicked that.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. To follow the crucifixion theme, I should select the crown of thorns.
I can't quite make that out, actually.
Sixth of Lyar, 3789. waxing crescent.
Wait.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter. The moon shadow moves from west to east. During new moon, the moon is entirely in shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states.
Wait, maybe they describe it.
First quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with a full shadowed new moon.
Need my jelly.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793.
3793.
Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst. During new moon, the moon is entirely
Come on.
in shadow.
Come on.
Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with a full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east. Seventh of Shaban, 607, first quarter. 8th of Ramadan, 553, waxing crescent.
I have no idea how these ones help.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Oops. Okay, let's get back that over there. Okay. Okay.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. According to the architect's notes in the armillary sphere, the moon during the crucifixion was a first quarter. That's the one with its left half in the light.
All right. Hmm. All right.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
You cannot guess the date.
The moon shadow moves from west to east. Twentieth of Dhu al-Hajjah, 561, waning gibbous. 6th of Layar, 3789, waxing crescent. 5th of Jamada al-Thani, 609, waxing crescent. 30th of Ramadan, 554, waning crescent. 6th of Rajab, 611, waxing crescent. 8th of Ramadan, 553, waxing crescent. 7th of Shaban, 607.
7th of Shaban.
19th of Jumada al-Awwal, 639, waning gibbous.
Alright, let's try it. Hmm. There's something else in here. Give me a clue. Trying to figure out this last thing, and I can't figure that one out.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of one or two figures and one letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Okay. Okay, okay. I think that might be it. I think we got it.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh, BKB. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Wait. Hmm. We gotta figure this, people.
occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent. The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Waxing crescent.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Okay.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of one or two figures and one letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Wait. Okay. This is the crucifixion, not resurrection. Resurrection was 3 days after the crucifixion. Okay.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. According to the architect's notes in the armillary sphere, the moon during the crucifixion was a first quarter. That's the one with its left half in the light. Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and two others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Come on. Come on. Alright. Let's try it. Let's do this, peoples. Let's see if we're gonna lose a hand.
Good luck.
Well, okay, that just happened. Okay, folks, we've just lost an arm. We'll see how the game continues from that point on. Yeah, that's it. 2 more chapters left. We'll see what happens later. I need to get some sleep now. But had a blast. Thanks for tuning in, Timmy. In fact, seeing how things go tomorrow, I might just finish the whole thing right then and there. But for now, I need to get some rest. See ya.